Now, isn't this a work of art? For the final touch. It's been 2 years since I joined the Resistance. 2 years of terrorizing the beauties, sowing chaos across their faction. Though I may be the youngest member, it never mattered. I worked hard, so I quickly rose through the ranks and gained everyone's respect. But most important of all, I felt happy here. For once, I finally felt that I belonged.
Still no sign of it. Damn it all. Then this has been yet another waste of time.
My heart sank. You see, the vandalism, the destruction, was all really just a facade, a front for our true mission. We will find it. It may take a few more raids, but—
Save it, Kate. I don't need your pep talk. There is nothing left to do here. We leave now.
I didn't pursue the subject any further. There was no calming her down when she gets like this. Her sole obsession was to find it. The one thing that would help us take down the beauties once and for all. 2 years ago, just a day after I decided to join the Resistance, she unveiled her grand plan to me while we were at the Polis Museum. Why did you bring me here?
Do you see that empty glass bottle over there? That one at the very top.
What about it?
Haven't you heard about the beauty in a bottle?
No, not really.
Well, rumor has it that once the Queen learned of this invention, which defies natural beauty, she immediately got rid of it. So that was the first and last of it.
Interesting. But if that's the case then, the Queen did the right thing, stopping a dangerous invention there and then.
Kate, don't you find it suspicious that Nadine's been in power for over a decade? Do you actually believe that there's no trick behind her youthful look despite her age?
Wait, where is this going?
Listen, kid. It was all an act. She never disposed of it. In fact, she's producing it for herself and her cronies at the beauty faction.
I don't understand. How'd you know about all this?
Of course I do. I have birds whispering secrets to my ear.
But even with all the information she got, she never found it until now. Not even in the beauty faction. And now she's more frustrated than ever. Wait. Hey, everything okay? Look, I know things didn't go the way you planned, but moping around won't solve anything. All right, fine, have it your way. Ow, what was that for?
It's been 2 years. 2 years, and we're nowhere near that serum. Things can't keep going on like this.
We will find it. We may have to do hundreds, maybe thousands more raids, but we will find it.
No, there isn't time for 100 more raids. We need to find it now.
So what are you going to do?
Something I should have done a long time ago. Can I count on you?
The look in her eyes scared me. I had a bad feeling about this, but I couldn't bring myself to say no.
Good, we leave tomorrow night.
And before I knew it, it was time. While I was getting ready to sneak out, to my surprise, Aunt May was still awake. Why? Why did Aunt May decide to show up at the night of our big mission?
Wait a minute, young lady. Where do you think you're going?
Oh, hey, May. You haven't gone to sleep? May?
Government officials.
That was the only time I almost got caught. So far, I have steered clear of her suspicions, and I intended to keep things that way. When I arrived, I was already way past the scheduled time, so all eyes were on me.
You're late!
Sorry, I was delayed. Are the rest in position already?
Let's go. Good luck, lads.
You see? Even the guards are members of the Resistance, which allowed us to easily infiltrate the beauty faction. Executing the plan at night made it easier to move around without getting recognized as an ugly. I trailed behind the other members as they went into a building. It took me a while to realize that I was outside a Polis official's home. Wait, I had no idea about this. Why didn't anyone tell me?
Hey, are you listening?
What? You were saying?
Ugh. What's up with you today? We have to stay focused. I said you stay on the lookout.
Yeah, got it. Sorry. As the other members got inside, I had to stay on the lookout duty outside, probably because I was late. But it had been almost an hour and I was starting to get anxious. What was taking them so long? I couldn't take it anymore. I had to go inside. I walked near the room as stealthily as I could. I peeked through the door, and what I saw shocked me to my core. What? There was a man tied to the chair, and he seemed scared as hell.
This is your last chance. Where is the serum?
I don't know. I really don't know. Please let me go. Please?
Well then, please don't take this personally. It just so happens that you're the first beauty I bumped into. Send Nadine my regards.
No, please. I really don't know. Oh, please, no. Ah! Ah!
How did things end up like this? I slowly stepped back. I could hardly maintain my balance. I had only one thing in mind. I had to leave this place. And so, I ran as fast as I could. They didn't notice me at all, as they were probably too busy cleaning up the mess they created. There was no denying it. They had gone too far. I thought I heard someone call out my name, but I was too scared to go and turn around. I kept running till I got home. Once I was sure that no one had followed me, I snuck in through the window and immediately went to bed. I forced myself to sleep and tried to forget all about what happened, but it was impossible. His muffled screams kept playing back in my head. The next day, news spread like wildfire about the beauty whose face had been scarred. He had to step down from his job and move to the ugly faction since the scarring made him ugly.
How horrid! Something needs to be done about this, for all our sakes.
I refused to meet her eyes. Throughout it all, I kept my mouth shut. I made up my mind. I wasn't going back to the resistance. From then on, I decided to go back to my old life as an ugly who didn't take up space in society. Things were normal for a while, but over the next few months, I noticed a gradual change in my appearance. Day after day, every time I woke up and looked into the mirror, I felt like I was getting prettier and prettier. But could it be true? Maybe I was just getting ahead of myself. Time flew fast, and it was the annual Judgment Day again. As much as I was full of hope, I was full of jitters too. I just turned 17, the final age and the last chance I would get to gamble with fate and determine the faction I would live the rest of my whole life in. I couldn't afford to lose this opportunity. This time, I would make it. I had to.
Citizen 00328, step forward, please.
As the guards scanned my face, my stomach churned. There was nothing else that I could hear but my heart beating rapidly. I closed my eyes with my fingers crossed. That was when I heard,
Congratulations, you are now a beauty.
I can't believe it! I was out of words! I looked at the crowd, eager to find where my parents were seated. And there they were! Mom blew me a kiss while Dad secretly wiped his tears. As soon as I got off the stage, Jenna jumped over me and gave me a big hug. Finally, I'll be with my family! It took a while until everything sank in. I went straight from being an ugly to becoming a beauty, and this was extremely rare. I quickly became the center of attention. Not to mention, people called me the rising star. I was finally let into the beauty faction without feeling anxious, and I liked it a lot. It was like living in a different world entirely. It felt surreal that there were people everywhere trying to talk to me. It was all new to me, and I finally got the